Hello dear students, today we're going to talk about health and illness. Health is the state of the body. When the doctor wants to know about the patient's general health, he asks two questions. What's your general health like? Or, how is your health generally? If you are in a good health, it means that you are well and have no illness. If you are unhealthy, you are normally well and can resist illness. And if you are fit, you are well and strong. So, while patient is explaining his condition to a doctor, he might use several synonyms of the word ill or not ill. We will start with the synonyms for the word not ill. A patient may say, I am healthy, I am fit, I'm in a good health, I am well or I am very well, and I am fit and well. Now, let's talk about the synonyms of the word ill. A patient may say, I'm unhealthy, or I'm unfit, I'm unwell, I'm in a poor health, I'm not well or I'm not very well, and finally, I feel poorly. Now, let's talk about sickness. Sickness has a similar meaning to the word illness. It's also used as a name for some specific illnesses, such as sleeping sickness or travel sickness. Let's first talk about sleeping sickness. It means that you don't get enough sleep. And travel sickness means that you feel nausea and even vomit during traveling. Patients also talk about sickness when they mean nausea and vomiting. So, what is nausea? Nausea is a feeling of sickness, inclination to vomiting. And vomiting is to eject the matter from your stomach through your mouth. While patient explaining his symptoms to a doctor, he might use different words. For example, he might say, I was sick this morning, which means that I was ill this morning, or I felt unwell this morning, or I vomited this morning. A patient may say, I feel sick, and this sentence might have several possible meanings. For example, I felt ill, or I felt unwell, or I felt the need to vomit. The combination sickness and diarrhea means vomiting and diarrhea. Now let's talk about the recovery of the patients. When patients return to normal health after illness, they have recovered. You can also say that the patient made a good recovery, or the patient made a full recovery, or the patient made a complete recovery. If patient's health is in the process of returning to normal, the patient is improving. It means that he gets better and better. And the opposite of the word improving is deteriorating. It means that patient feels worse and worse. We can also say that patient's condition is improved or the patient condition is deteriorated. There are several phrasal verbs that help us to replace the words improving and deteriorating. They are get over an illness, which means to recover, get better, which means to improve, or get worse, which means to deteriorate. In some conditions, the patient gets better, but then he feels worse again. We call this process as relapse, and the patient's condition is relapsed. Another word for improvement, especially in the recurring conditions such as cancer, is remission. It means temporary improvement. For example, he got over the illness very quickly. Or, 2 years later, she remains in complete remission. Now it's time to practice what we have learned today. Complete the table with words. The first has been done for you. Fit, health, healthy, illness, ill, sickness, sick. Exercise number 2. Please make word combinations using a word from each box. You have 3 minutes to complete this exercise. I hope you are ready to begin. Let's check together. Complete remission. Feel sick. Get over. Poor health. Travel sickness. Exercise number 3. Let's imagine the situation where a patient and a doctor are having a conversation. Please complete the conversation with the words that you have learned today. You have 5 minutes to complete this exercise. Now, let's check your answers. Doctor, how are you feeling today? Patient, not very well. Doctor, how long have you been feeling bad? About a week. Doctor, what is your health like normally? Patient, very good. I'm usually quite healthy and fit. Doctor, what is the problem now? Patient, it's my stomach. Doctor, do you feel nausea? Patient, yes. Doctor, have you actually been vomiting? Patient, no. Doctor, have you had any serious sicknesses in the past? Patient, no, none at all. Exercise number 4. Choose the correct word to complete each sentence. There are 7 sentences, and you need to choose the correct word. You have 3 minutes to complete this exercise. Now, let's check your answers. 1. Her condition deteriorated and she died. 2. He recovered and was allowed to go home from hospital. 3. The cause of sleeping sickness was discovered in 1901. 4. The patient made a full recovery. 5. I have been in good health for months and feel very fit. 6. It was a month before I got over the illness. 7. He seems to be rather unhealthy. His diet is bad and he never exercises. This is the end of today's lesson. See you!